Angel Stadium in Anaheim. We've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays and the Los Angeles Angels. First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway. Today's starting pitcher, Yusei Kikuchi. What do you look for here?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Ready to go now? And now for the Jays, Bo Bichette. Stays alive. Got him. And one out now.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through in the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Kicks and deals.
Well, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
The wind of the pitch. Out to short, Neto. Two quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. Anthony Santander at the plate. The pitch. Fastball for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that is that. End of a half inning of play. No score. Back in Anaheim. And our pitcher in this game, Jose Barrios.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
The pitch. Out front and foul to the left side. And a 1-2. Just missed.
It's a good take.
Two now. And another ball.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Tries to hold up, appeal to first. No, he held back. That's ball 4.
Well, that could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and leadoff batters on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off his shoulder.
And now Nolan Schanuel in the air right field. Springer snags it. Okay, let's check out the lineup. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away, jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
And now here is Taylor Ward. There's one. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. Second inning coming up from Anaheim. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's George Springer to start it off.
George Springer.
And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Now
3
one
balls, 2
miss.
strikes.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. He made him pay for that one. And the Blue Jays have the lead now. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Alejandro Kirk will hit next. The pitch. That clips the corner.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
That one not close. The count now 2-2. Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most players are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual.
One run across in the frame so far here at the top of the second. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Stepping in, Ernie Clement. Swing and a ball popped up. And he makes the catch. Out number 2.
Batting 7. The second
Here's
baseman,
Andres Jimenez.
Jimenez.
2 out, space is empty. Next
Ball,
offering
that's too high.
upstairs. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And he deals. And that's too high, ball 4.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
And the batter now, Jonathan Clase. And a foul ball. Jimenez over at second. Strong at first. 2 out of the inning. Outside, and that is ball 4. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. The 1-1. In the air, right side. Soler getting an angle on it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the 3rd out. Toronto picks up 1 on this homer. And the home team down a run. And we're back. And here's the veteran outfielder, Jorge Soler. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging, too. And that one lifted in the air center field. One up, one down.
Batting fifth.
Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. The Halos down by a run, bottom half of inning number 2. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. Wouldn't chase that time. One down, base is empty. That one finds the zone. Now 3-2. Dives. What a play.
Batting fifth. Third baseman.
Here is Moncada. And the right-hander deals. This to third. Clement sends it across to first. Inning over. Nothing doing here this half. We played 2 full. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Angels nothing. On to the third inning. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
And another ball. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Liner to second and picked on the hop. The throw to first, and Guerrero is set down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the designated hitter, Anthony Santander.
And next for Toronto, Anthony Santander. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Popped up, middle of the diamond. He's got it, and there's 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Springer.
And the batter is George Springer.
Springer plays an important role for this team in the clubhouse, Boog. I mean, he can hit home runs, which is great, but he also brings a lot to the club away from the field, too.
Next offering is fouled back. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So they make short work of him there. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Angels nothing. Back here at Angel Stadium, set for the bottom of the third, and now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate.
d'Arnaud.
Here comes a pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. And a pitch. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Next to hit, Luis Rengifo. The 1-1 is fouled off. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And that's in for a strike. One, two now.
That's ball 2.
That's a little bit low. Home team down a run here in the last half of the third. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup. And next for the Angels, Zach Neto on the ground. To second, there's Bichette. And that is the third out of the inning. Angels strand one. They're down 1-0. Start of the fourth. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. That's down and in.
Well, these Blue Jays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The wind of the pitch, and he walked
Ball
him.
4. That pitch is low.
Leading off for Toronto.
So up next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. Kirk aboard here at first with nobody out. And a pitch. And a ball evens the count. Now this is in the air down the line. Ward sizing it up. He makes the grab.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
The second baseman, Andre Jimenez.
And now for the Jays, Andres Jimenez. Left-hand hitter waits. And another ball.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Tag. Ow, Darno, great throw.
Not a fast runner on the base path, so this kind of looks like it was a hit-and-run call from the dugout. Got to make contact some way or somehow because that guy's not going to be able to steal second base and be safe.
Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. To the right side, Rengifo whips it to first, and that'll do it. Back in Anaheim, bottom of the inning, and here's the first baseman, Nolan Shotwell. 2-1 now. This is just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
And that's ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Taylor Ward now at the plate. The Blue Jays up by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 2-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And a pitch. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like. But you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Pitch misses. Ball 3. Jorge Soler up next for the Angels. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. Strike 3. Got him swinging. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. Righty delivers to short. Could be 2. Flips it for 1, and their second double play of the day will end the 4th.
Got the batter to hit it exactly where he wanted. That textbook 6-4-3 double play, gets out of the jam and back in the dugout.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th, and now for the Jays, Miles Straw.
Miles Straw.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Ryan Zefferjohn getting ready to go. Johnson getting loose as well. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that's the first out.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Into center. Paris settles underneath it, hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
So the batting order turns over, and next for Toronto, Bo Bichette. And now the lefty.
No, that's low.
Good eye right there.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. waiting to hit for Toronto. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. That's out to center field. Paris in and to his right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Angels nothing. And we're back. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Logan O'Hoppe. Here's a 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Here is Yoan Moncada. One down, base is empty.
Ball.
And now 2-2. On the ground to the left. Bichette throws the first in time, and that quickly 2 away.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Travis d'Arnaud, the next to hit for the Angels. Two outs. Got him swinging. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Angels nothing. So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, Ryan Sefferjohn.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, 1-run game. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Here's a 1-1. And that's down and away. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Brock Burke, the left-hander, up and throwing. The wind of the pitch.
Ball 3.
Liner caught at second.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
And now the big-time power threat, Anthony Santander. The wind to kick the pitch. And that's outside. Now 2 balls and a strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swung on, belted. Paris going back. On the warning track, and hauls it in.
The right fielder, number 4.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. His homer earlier is responsible for the only runs they've scored in this one.
Yeah, forget small ball. They're kind of living and dying by the long ball so far in this one.
The pitch. Swings and misses. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. 3 up, 3 down that time. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Angels nothing. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Luis Rengifo. And here it comes. That one is absolutely belted. Hits the fence. Now he turns and heads for second. The relay, but he's in there easily.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And stepping in is the speedy Kyron Paris. Up and in, and it's 2-1. Man at second. And that one fouled off. The pitch. Off the mark there. And now it's 3-2. Zach Neto on deck for the Angels. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the sixth. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Righty to the plate. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. The pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Kicks and deals. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up. And right there we see the result.
Now here is Zach Neto. Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Rolled to short, could be 2. It's in and out of his glove. Throw to first for the out as the run comes in from third. And now it's going to be Nolan Schanuel. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Lifted in the air, right center field. Straw getting an angle on it. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Getting ready to hit. 1-1 now. And a good eye there. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Chad Green getting loose out there. Tate getting cranked up as well. Paris on third with 2 out. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
On a line out towards center. And that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits and they leave 1. 7th inning coming up. All tied 1-1. In Anaheim, top of inning number 7. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. And that one is lifted in the air. Tracks it down for the out. 1 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Swinging. 2 out.
Just a great slider right there. And I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the.
There's a swing and a drive. Out of here. A solo shot. It's 2-1.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Two outs, nobody on. Miles Straw next up for the Blue Jays. Just missed.
Well, on the mound, this is a spot where he's got to treat this as a clean inning. Forget about the home run. Forget about now being behind on the scoreboard. Start fresh and get those hitters back up to the plate as quickly as possible.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the top half of inning number 7. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Sefferjohn keeping him close. Way inside, and that hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So the lineup flips over. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Swing and a miss as he gets him to chase upstairs.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Chad Green.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
That's the ball.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And he deals. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Next is the designated hitter, Logan O'Hoppe. One down, base is empty. And another ball. Yoan Moncada up next for the Angels.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. At the belt and fires. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Guerrero drifts towards it. Makes the catch for the out.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Breaking ball inside. 3-2 now. Travis d'Arnaud waiting for a turn at the plate. stays alive. Two down, nobody on. That one hit to right. Springer there makes the catch. Nothing across here this half. We look ahead to inning number 8. Blue Jays 2 and the Angels 1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ryan Johnson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And the righty deals. On its way to the corner, Soler running hard to get it. Makes the catch up against the wall in foul territory. And now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH, Anthony Santander. On a strike, the pitch.
2-1.
Activity in the bullpen. Brock Burke appears to be getting loose. The pitch. Oof. That one went straight back and got our ump right in the mask. Let's hope he's okay. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up when he couldn't get a piece at all.
2 outs. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Ripped on the ground to second. Throw is high and over his head.
Well, he just tried to force a play that wasn't there. Ends up a single and a throwing error. So now they have to deal with a runner in scoring position. You know, good communication on the field can make a big difference on a play like that.
And here is Alejandro Kirk. Right side. To first. And that is that. One left for Toronto. But they still lead it 2-1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Yimi Garcia.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Way out front for strike 2.
2 strikes.
Here comes a pitch. Up and in, ball 2. Movement in the bullpen. Jeff Hoffman, the anchor of the staff, is getting ready to close this one out. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Gassed it right by him.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
And a count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one ran inside, almost got him. One down, base is empty. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And George makes the grab.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
So now a pinch hitter, Kevin Newman.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boo. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Slowly on the ground to short. On the run, sends it over to first. In time, got him. And that'll do it. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Through 8 full, Blue Jays 2 and the Angels 1. So coming into the game now on defense, Tim Anderson. He'll be patrolling center field.
77.
Well, one-run game. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement.
The third baseman.
Here's a 1-1.
Clement.
Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And another ball.
2 strikes.
Comes the 2-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
And the right-hander deals. On a line, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Here's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. He sent one out of here in the 7th.
Yeah, big moment in this game as well. It was a great swing, and one of the reasons why they're out in front and looking to add on right here.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
2 strikes.
Inside, almost got him. Straighten him up a little bit. Left-hand hitter waits. Moncada to second for 1.
Out.
How about that double play?
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Miles Straw next up for the Blue Jays. In there at the knees, and the count 1-2.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
2 down, nobody on. On the ground to first, Shanuel. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And that is that. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order, due up. Blue Jays 2 and the Angels 1. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Jeff Hoffman. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Number 23. Jeff.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Zach Neto. One-run game, bottom 9. And fouled off. The 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Fought off foul. Here's a 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Trying to close out a 1-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. That one misses, and that's ball 3. Taylor Ward on deck for the Angels. Swings and misses, struck him out. Angels with only 1 out left.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated and that this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
Now here is Taylor Ward. A one-run lead. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Next pitch is outside.
When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
2 outs. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, got out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
2 outs, runner on first. So now the Angel cleanup hitter, Jorge Soler.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
That one misses, and a count 2-1.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving to a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
Hit to right, and that ought to do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Blue Jays hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, a tight 2-1 ball game. Classic pitching and defense in this game. A lot of good execution, and neither team really beat themselves by way of mistakes. But ultimately, it came down to 1 or 2 key plays to make the difference for the win.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 6 runners on base. For the Angels, 1 run, 4 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 36 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.